Happy day everyone, this is Ashwini from B.Com and Shift 2. Today I'll be covering the basic topics under customer relationship management. Let's see what's the meaning of a CRM. CRM is a combination of practices, strategies, technologies that companies are used to manage and analyze the customer interactions and data throughout the customer lifecycle. The only purpose here is to retain the customers and to drive the sales growth. So this will actually compile the customer data across different channels and the point of contact through various modes like your website, telephones, live chats, direct mail, marketing materials and other social networks also. This is mostly a customer facing staff members detailed information where all a customer database are collected and to help an efficiency sales force. So this will actually cover you the entire part of CRM, which gives a complete take care of the customer part, public relation, communication, database, that is a complete customer database of what are likeliness, what are taste and preferences of towards a product or services. Next we have the customer loyalty, acquisition, documentation. So all these factors put together is called a CRM. At every single stage is important for a manufacturer or for a business people to run the show in this particular market. Next is the CRM technology. So we have seen the transitions from how we have started using the paper mode to a technological mode in various forms. The same way even CRM has been evolved with various CRM transitions also. So CRM technology is an effective software which helps in managing the customer data maze in order to nurture and sustain the long-term relationship. So today, for an example, if I'm searching for any product in Google, that will automatically redirect me to many other platforms. So if I'm tomorrow also, if I'm actually searching in any kind of a social platforms also, I get feedbacks on them. I get the suggestions on the products which I'm searching for. That is the connect the customer database is on within terms of a Google search engine. So this will end up in productivity and maximize the revenue of the firm in an outstanding way. So the basic infrastructure for taking up this CRM technology will be your customer database here. So this will definitely confirm a lot of information about the customers, the taste and preferences, and what are the future prospects of the particular business. So this will help a business move into a more of a sophisticated part where it will definitely grow business in a very impeccable manner. So here we study about the different types of a CRM technology where we classify them into three parts, that is your operational, analytical and collaborative one. So operational, in order to affect the CRM concept into the customer's mind, we see what are the automation networks. Next, analytic, what are the research and tools, what are the various analysis that we undergo in the analytical part. Collaborative, so you need to take up the combination of both the operation and analytical to take up the collaborative one together as a one concept. So under the operational CM, the major focus here will be the customer will be focusing on the sales and the support team here, where they will definitely track the right information in order to solve the issues. Today, if you're calling a customer service landline or any kind of a website call, you will make sure that they are resolving your problems. That is helpful only if you have a automation rule which is under the operation CRM. So under that also we have three automations. First one is your sales for automation, where it completely manages your sales activities, your sales cycle and resolves all the sales issues. Next is your marketing automation. Marketing automation is mostly dealing with personalized messages, what kind of marketing campaigns that you take up even in the off-market or online marketing system. And definitely, this will definitely reduce the human campaigning part, which is much less effective in nowadays. So next is the service automation. So service automation, even without a human intervention, we make sure that all the live chats that we are undergoing are powered by the AI technology. Next is the analytical CRM. So this CRM is a software which manages, it actually starts modifying each and every process, what the customer information wants, and with the help of all your sales data, marketing data and your financing data. So this will give a deeper insights of what your analytics and what your reports are about. So based on this, they will be analyzing what really a customer wants. And next is your collaborative one. So collaborative one, this will identify and develop certain concept on how to retain the customers here. So this is definitely going to bring up a smooth communication between the customers and the people who are the stakeholders here. So ultimately this is a collaboration with the teams who's enabling all the workflow to come on a smoother basis. So here, if you see, these are the major points that we look on a day-to-day basis, and we call them as the benefits of CRM. So even if one point drops out, the CRM is a failure here. So first thing is a supreme customer service. Beat any product, beats any service. After sales service is always important. So next is your maximum productivity. So unless and until you have a maximum production in terms of your products, the more marketing capture you have in the correct competitive world. Next is your centralized platform of information. How are you communicating with the customers? How centralized is your information system in your company's website or a product website? That will ensure that you are giving a knowledge portal to all the customers on how to communicate with you, how to resolve the issues here. A detailed analysis, then you have a sales forecasting, internal communication, increase in sales, and streamlining the business process. So ultimately, your entire operating system of a business is equally important to run a CRM function smoothly. So here we will be studying about the customer lifestyle, what is the customer's loyalty, how it is really important to the CRM part. So customer lifestyle segmentation is a practice which involves dividing the information of each and every customer into small subgroups. So these groups are majorly based on the customer database only. So if you're looking for a target in city-based people, your city focus. And next one, if you're looking into a small town basis, your database will contain only the town basis. So based on that, the lifestyle, the customer choices, taste and preferences do change as per the customer segmentation part and the product choices. Customer loyalty will definitely describe the emotional relationship between how loyal you are with the product or services of a certain company. Okay, so that loyalty will make sure that you are campaigning for that particular product, or you are influenced to do a word of mouth communication about that product. So you manifest yourself in order to be a willing customers and to engage repetitively as a good purchaser for that particular product or service. So loyalty is definitely a byproduct of a competitor's positive experience here, for the trust that you create over the product. So they purchase repeatedly, and they definitely, the impact on that purchase will have in different channels. They start communicating more than the marketing campaigns that is happening. So this is a various level of customer interaction that we actually see in the market. So first thing is your awareness, consideration, conversion, retention, advocacy. So every single step will have an equal focus on how you're retaining customers, how exactly your product or service is there in your customer's mind. So awareness, you are educating the customers about your products. Consideration, you are helping the prospects of how a product can be used in the next level. Conversion, you're turning the prospects into the customers. You are actually turning your positive points into a particular revenue. Retention, based on the feedback or the insights that you receive from the customers, you retain the customers. Last is advocacy. You focus on the customer satisfaction. So based on the analysis and reports that you receive from the feedback reports, you make sure that the customer satisfaction analysis is kept on a higher note. So these are the various stages where you can see about what are the modes they use in order to get the information. So if I'm talking about awareness, we definitely talk about email, online ads, or your radio or TV prints. And in terms of consideration, all these social media, direct mail, and it comes to purchase, e-commerce sites, or any kind of a website model. Retention, what is the community forum that we're using, and what is the knowledge base that we're giving to the customers in order to retain the customers. So advocacy, when we're actually convincing a customer in order to use our product continuously, we see what is the satisfaction level of the customers. So we do get such information from our promotions, blogs, social networks, and other newsletters. So these satisfaction levels are majorly based on what are the service analysis, what is the capability analysis, how well are we going to get back to the customers with their problems solved. So the company satisfaction information, which will definitely include your surveys, your ratings, and it will definitely improve how to change a product into a futuristic, better one, and definitely they'll make sure they are converting the unhappy customers also into a happy customers. That will talk about your customer satisfaction analysis. So these are the following ways in order to mention the customer satisfaction. So the first three parts which you're seeing about customer satisfaction surveys, the CSAT and NPS, These are the major ones which we actually see in the normal hypermarket itself. So after every billing, they ask you to press on any smileys there. So based on the smileys also, we have a metric that has been designed behind it. So the next part, if you're looking at the customer effect score, social media metrics, or the web analytics, based on the first three analysis, the other three metrics are formed in order to see where the company stands for with the customer and what exactly the sales figure is about. So here, this is just a small graph to understand the loyalty level of every customer. So based on the satisfaction score and based on the loyalty retention score, we actually make a differentiation of these zones of defection, indifference, and loyalty also. So when there is an excellent satisfaction score and when you have the loyalty also, that is when you reach the zone of loyalty by the customers. So these are the basic charts or the surveys which you can actually look into any kind of a Google Forms or any survey figures in your websites also. So these are just examples how to show you what kind of charting tools are used or what kind of graphing tools are used in order to collect the information from the customers. So this is also one more part about a customer service call basis. So they will be analyzing how many customers has been satisfied with your answers, how many have not. So based on that, they are also preparing a data on this. So this will be a complete automated process of how customer relationship management goes on from a multi-channel network to a customer support, call center, marketing department, and a sales department. So it's not just a hand of one person who does everything. So we have multi-channel facilities right from your very formal communication to informal communication of transporting your mails or your newsletters, and then through multi-channel wise, we see how the customer data wise or the customer history is passing on with with the call centers or the customer support. With that only, the marketing management is going to plan your entire marketing strategies and the sales force is going to execute it. So the entire CRM is this particular part. And the basic key CRM trends that we see after the transition of the technology has come into picture, we make sure that we are in the real time also we use a voice and conversational UI, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, mobile use, customer experiences, and SaaS, everything as a service. So all these 7 points are equally important, not only in terms of CRM, but in terms of every single business or every single tool that they are using for customer service analysis. So more than a human intervention, we are believing in technology more, and technology has definitely made our work even more less. So this is the end. Thank you.